Hey guys, Joe Biden here. Now, you've got to check out this tea. It's very important to what I'm about to say. Now, I'm going to come back to it shortly, but this is a bit of a wacky situation. Now, in case you missed the news, on Sunday, the 18th of July, someone went around with black paint and a brush and targeted 10 murals by Upfest and the artist, and also the Upfest headquarters themselves, with all of these kind of slogans. Some of the pieces are beyond repair, and some of the artists aren't in Bristol to repair the murals as well. So it's a shame, I gotta say. And you're going to see a variety of different terms and sentences, but it always refers around and to black metal. I knew this wasn't a regular attack, whatever a regular attack could be, but basically because someone didn't use cans, it wasn't spray paint. That was a bit odd. You know what I mean? So I actually went old school with it. And if I'm right, and if my suspicions are correct, what I'm about to say and what this is referencing is completely and utterly bonkers, right? I haven't got the who or the why, but I believe I have the what. Okay, so just bear with me, right? So black metal is a genre, or rather a subgenre of heavy metal. Theatrics around death and lyrics to match, and they take it a lot further than the theatrics, let's say. The lyrics include suicide talk, depression, Satanism, hate for humanity, hate for the state, hate for churches, hate for Christianity, but also like a strong use of pseudonyms and like stage presence. The sound, it originates around like thrash and death metal and the hardcore punk sound too. Now, I'm not a music channel, so I don't really want to go too much into it, but it's all relevant to the story, so just bear with me. And also, my first gig I ever went to was in Milton Keynes, and it was to watch Linkin Park. R.I.P. Chester and R.I.P. Chris, who I went with. Now, I brought up the background of the history of the music because there are two waves now within black metal, and it's the second wave which we're going to be focused on. Now, this was based in Norway in the 90s, and we have to focus on that because where you'll see references of BMM or Black Metal Mafia, and this is what I think the what is. Now, the second wave within it, the lyrics become increasingly anti-Christian and pro-devil worship, and they wear corpse paint to define themselves from other people in the metal scene. Some members of the black metal scene were also responsible for like church burnings, murders, and a prominent band. One of the members committed suicide, and then his bandmate ended up being stabbed to death like 26 times, which is crucial because they were like pioneers of the scene. They owned this record shop. But anyway, so I wanted to show this music and what it's like within it, and the BMM. So they're using the black paint to attack the state would fit with the MO. And also, that T is used in the exact same way in the graffiti found in the record shop owner of the guy that was murdered and the bandmate that killed himself as well. So again, it's mad weird, right? Right? So I think whoever did this, that's their message or their statement. If you can remember the Six Sisters video I did, black paint had been used in it to do killupfest.com, and also Black Metal Lives was wrote around North Street somewhere for ages. Then this year with the new Upfest murals, it got a buff because of Upfest. So this could be like a retaliation attack. Do you mean someone's pound of flesh? But rather it's not a pound, it's kilos, and rather flesh, it's like prime rib. So to reference the black metal was pretty niche, but then like it's a niche within a niche, the Black Metal Mafia thing. So I think that's the motive. It could be revenge. I'm leaning that way, but like I'm not affiliated with Upfest or anything like that. I'm here because this is an interesting story, and I want to know why. You know, I want to get that interview. Again, this subgenre has a lot of history and a lot of culture, but I'm not Anthony Fantano, so I don't want to give it too much because I don't know if it's going to bore anyone. But the music itself kind of breeds people to act a certain way in reality outside of the fantasy of the music. So people are, like I said, going out burning churches, and a lot of members of a lot of bands have come out and said this was people trying to fit in more than doing it for the music. Someone is quoted in saying burning the churches, it didn't do much to stop Christianity, it just burnt out the last Christianity inside of them. And I was like, that's a pretty metal thing to say, I guess, but all of this stuff is really, really wild. And honestly, it is amazing and stupendous and really, really horrible how much can be done in one thing. Like, he didn't even need that much paint, you know? That's so terrible. And someone said it must be an old person because they didn't use cans. I was like, that's not a bad kind of trail, but you need a bit more solid proof. But if they're into music from the 90s, again, you can you can be into stuff from the past. Like, I like music from the 90s still when it's to do with hip hop, you know? You're not going to catch me in like a proper metal gig. Right, them things look sweaty, especially at this current climate. And the shrieking is, oh my god, it's worse than Gabaton. But like I said, I'm not here to review the music. I just, what? Why? Thanks for watching the video. Give me a sub if you haven't, and again, if you're the person, email me. I would like to set up an interview.